Happy Sunday morning. All right, so today is Sunday and it's rainy and cold here. So I shouldn't say rainy. It's like so humid that it's sprinkling, and the high today so far, I shouldn't say it's the high, but the current temp is 44 degrees. Brr. We even saw a weather report that said to the north of Wisconsin that they were going to maybe see snow this morning. It's too early for snow, people. Way too early for snow. But I think later this week, there's one day this week. We're supposed to have 50s all week long, and one day on Wednesday, I think they said it's going to get up to 70s. So we shall see. In case you didn't know, I love the weather. Anyways, this morning, and like most typical Sunday mornings, if I'm not able to get to church or not making it a priority to get to church, then I will sit and watch Pioneer Woman. She's on from, I think, 9 to 10, 2 half-hour shows, and I just love watching all of her recipes that she makes. And so I was, so I try to challenge myself to make at least one Pioneer Woman a week when I watch her show. And so today's meal that I'm going to be making is super easy, super simple. She's got a pico, like a large pico salad with huge tomato chunks, big onion chunks, jalapeno, oh gosh, cilantro. So it's super easy to put together, and I won't eat it. But I'm going to serve it to my husband because he'll eat it. Meanwhile, I'll have some other type of vegetable, maybe a salad to eat with my main meal. And then the main meal is going to be a bean and beef burrito with a red sauce. So, again, super easy. When I get back home, I'm going to show you all the ingredients. Then I'll maybe do some like cook with me, and then show you the end result after it's all cooked up. So this is going to be our big halftime meal for football Sunday. So come along and enjoy. All right, so for step one of my pico giant salad, I'm going to go ahead and cut up the tomatoes and then move on to the next step. Here are the juicy tomatoes cut up, and they're in cubes, so they're quite large. Next, I cut up a little bit of red onion and added that to the bowl in bigger chunks. Next up, I take a jalapeno and I dice that up super fine. Next, I add a little bit of cilantro. Then I'm going to add the juice from a lime and add some salt. And then that's it. That's the salad.
She decided to back up.
Okay, so while the salad is just hanging out marinating for a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and start browning the meat and getting the onions sauteed for the burrito mixture. While the onions are sauteing, I'm going to go ahead and warm up my refried beans, and I'll be adding cheese to it soon. Now, according to Pioneer Woman, I'm supposed to add chili powder, cumin, oregano, and garlic powder to taste. I already added the meat before I added the spices. Okay, so the next step is that the Pioneer woman wanted me to add authentic Spanish tomato sauce, or Spanish style tomato sauce. So the recipe calls for a full can, but I'm only making half a batch, so I'm going to do about half a can and then save a little bit for the topping when it comes out of the oven. Then I'm just going to cook this on a low heat until all of the sauce cooks down a little bit and everything is warmed and completely browned, all the hamburger, and then I'm going to move on to the next step. Next up, the Pioneer woman tells me that I need to put all of these tortillas in the microwave to soften them up so they will be ready to wrap. Now, hold on. As a healthier alternative, I am going to be using my flat-out tortillas for my own burritos. So really the only thing that I'm going to be counting points for will be the flat-out roll, which would be 1 point, maybe a couple points for the hamburger, some couple points for the cheese, but everything else should be 0. Because refried beans are 0. Okay, so now I'm going to take a burrito shell, get my cheese and beans mixture, put a little bit in the burrito, and then I'm going to add hamburger, I gotta put it in the oven before I can serve it.
What?
It's not served immediately. Then we roll the sides over. And then we place it in a pan. And repeat. Alright, and then I just add a little bit of red sauce to the top of these. And a little bit of sprinkled cheese over all of them. And then I pop it in the oven until it melts at 350 degrees. All right, this is my finished burrito. Bon appetit. I will go ahead and place all of the smart points for this entire meal down below. I will put my recipes of where I found these foods down below and how I modified them. And I will enjoy this meal one bite at a time. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Everybody have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend. I will see you guys next week. Take care.